Yeah, I think there's an ethos and a spirit in Texas of independent thinking, of just free markets and property rights, which really jive well with obviously this technology and Bitcoin and blockchain in general. Um, Furthermore, there's also a need for the democratization of finance in Texas. There's a lot of folks in Texas that maybe don't have access to the traditional financial systems that the middle class and the 1% are able to access pretty easily. And I think the leadership in Texas sees this as a free market solution to problems related to people being underbanked or not having access to certain financial services or financial products that other people might have. So it's a bipartisan issue, right? When I start talking about free markets and property rights, you might think I'm leaning conservative, but when we're talking about financial inclusion and those things, I might lean progressive. So we actually found quite a bit of bipartisan support for the legislation that passed in Texas. Representative Rafael Anchia and one of his Democratic colleagues came on board to jointly author the bill with our legislative champions, Representative Tam Parker and Senator Angela Paxton. So we see that the state is sort of less polarized than DC as well, which is helpful. Although you'll see the media some moments of polarization. For example, the current stuff that's going on right now with the Democrats absconding to DC, the state legislature, is particularly over just one issue. In general, there's more bipartisan work in Texas than not, especially when you compare that to what happens in DC. This is kind of a unique situation on the issue that the Democrats have left in currently, and it has really nothing to do with that has nothing at all to do with the cryptocurrency industry. So we feel like the interests of both parties are pretty aligned on this, and really all it takes is education and explaining to lawmakers and explaining to their staff what this can do for their constituents, and they start to get it pretty quickly.